Hello everyone, my name is Pixlriffs and welcome back to PixARK. How are you guys doing? Hope you're all having a fantastic day. I'm having a good one. And the ecosystem is starting to diversify out here. There are some new friends moving in. Oh, there's another coyote. I should probably stay away a little bit. But there's definitely some more aggro types out there. I saw not too long ago. There it is over there in the distance. See that little green guy? DILO. We have a Dilophosaurus hanging out with us and spitting fire. Well, spitting poison. Spitting a whole lot of stuff. I'm kind of tempted to sneak up and attempt the tame, but that coyote has come down from the hills again. And despite the fact that we have a coyote of our own over here, we have Chance hanging out over here by the house. Oh, and these guys are diving all over the place. I think I need to be a certain level before I can tame these guys. Or maybe I need to be a better shot, or I need to have some sleepy arrows. Some folks in the comments have been leaving me some fantastic advice, and I want to thank you guys for that once again. You'll notice that I've been doing a little bit of work off camera. I have myself a Theo now, called Theo, because I figured why not. And I have Magenta here, of course, and Magenta's probably going to start following me now. But people have told me to put stuff in the inventory for these dinos, because they're actually pretty good at holding stuff. So one of these, yes, Theo has a ton of cooked meat and a lot of poop, because I'm going to save that up to use that as fertilizer for crops. And the meat here is spoiling, but the carrion, I've been told, is also something that is worth saving. So I've been storing it up, and we get to use that to make narco potions or something like that, sleeping potions with narco berries. I'm keeping some of this stuff around. I also have Pickwick II in here, another dodo that I tamed, because level 65. Freaking level 65. I mean, come on. And also, as a bit of an experiment, because I had noticed this option in here and I didn't really know what it meant. Convert to Pix block. And it turns out that if you click on this, your dodo turns into a block. And you can take stuff out of their inventory, I guess. Oh yeah, I put the dodo eggs inside the dodo. I thought that felt a little bit weird, but I figured that was what you would do. And look at this thing. It's a freaking block with a dodo, and you can pick it up, and poof. There it goes. And you can carry dinosaurs around like this. And I did not know this. And it would have been really good to know this when the derps was still around. Because I could have picked up the derps and taken him with me. But we have these now. We have these wonderful blocks that we can apparently have a really hard time of actually like throwing down in a small enclosed space. There he goes. Okay, it finds a space that it needs to open up. And it does. So that's kind of fantastic, and it doesn't seem like you can build with them, but yeah, we can carry tame stuff around like that. I had no idea, and boy, that would have been useful. Anyway, I've leveled up a little bit, so I need to apply some more points, and I'm going to apply them to weight, because we have got a lot of heavy lifting to do in today's episode, my friends. Today, we are going to be starting on a brand new thing. Oh, my stuff is spoiling in my inventory, as usual. We're going to be starting on what I mentioned in the last episode, which was a castle. We're going to actually be building a solid base for ourselves out here, but I want to sneak up on that Dilo first, just in case it wanders off, because I've noticed stuff occasionally despawning around here. I see you trying to sneak up on me in exchange. How about you? Attack! Get pebbled. Hello? Yeah, that's right. That's right, you come at me. Get knocked out. Get knocked out! How dare you! I need to knock you out. I need to make myself a bow and some sleepy arrows so this process gets a little bit easier, because doing this with the slingshot is not ideal, and it's dragging me over towards the coyote. It knows. They're clever. Clever girls. Is it going for the ice cave? That is legit going for the ice cave right now. I can't get over there with that coyote there. The coyote's going to give me too much trouble unless I attack it with a spear, which I might have to at this stage, because I cannot have a coyote sneaking up on me while I'm trying to tame a Dilo. And is that Dilo even there anymore? I feel like it has tapped out. It has gone down into the cave. Are you going to attack me? You're probably going to attack me. Yep, okay. Here we go. Get speared. Can't have you coming after me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That had to happen. Okie doke. Well, we get some fur from that at least. We got a whole lot more fur than we get from a rabbit. So that ain't too bad. What is bad is that I've run out of flint, so I have no means of slingshotting anymore. I should really work towards bow and some sleepy arrows, but right now, I kind of want to tame that Dilo while it's still around. I don't want to lose the opportunity right now, even though I may have lost it already because it's, you know, disappeared down this ice cave somewhere. Hello? I think it's down there. I think I see it down there. This is a solid opportunity. Get it from a distance. The the zoom in with the slingshot is a little bit misleading, but I can... Yeah, that's right. Is it going to run even further into this cave? I can't go down there, dude. Or maybe I can. Maybe I can sneak down here and discover what's up in this cave. I think there's a bit of a staircase down here that I can use. And hopefully I don't get too cold down here in this cave, but I've got a little bit of thermal protection. So I'm hoping that I can get this thing cornered, get it tamed, bring it back with me to join the family. I see your little tail down there. You can't hide from me. That's right, get knocked out. The hunt is on. And the tame is... Oh, what the heck? An ice bear? Uh-oh. Oh, we've wandered into ice bear territory, folks. There's bears in these hills. And that thing has red eyes. I have a feeling it might be a little bit hostile. So I've got to stay a little bit wary of this. Oh, it's unconscious. But we got to sneak past this ice bear now. What's the ice bear going to do to us? It's active and wild. Okay, so we might need to tame the ice bear as well. Can we do that? Do we have to hunt it? I think we might have to hunt it. This looks like a majestic beast. So I'm thinking maybe we try in the slingshot. Maybe I'm trying the slingshot right now. Oh boy, I don't know though. Oh, ice bear's coming at me. Ice bear running? Ice bear run from me? Ice bear is limping a little bit. Or maybe that's just a weird movement pattern. I don't know. But I want to get you away from my Dilo, friendo, because I got a Dilo I need to tame right here. Excuse me. All right, let's... does it want some truffles? I want to feed this thing some truffles, or is it a meat eater? Put food in the inventory to tame it. Let's see, shall we? You want a truffle, buddy? You want a truffle? Is that taming you? No. Okay, you want meat. You're after the meats right here. Okie doke. Well, I've only got a couple on me right now. I might have to go and grab something real fast. I'm getting cold. I don't want to be losing health because I'm cold right here. Let's sneak up to the main overland surface. Let's let's get up here and let's see if there's anything we can hunt down real quick that's going to give us a little bit of meat. Because I do not want that thing waking up while I'm trying to tame it. No, sir. Oh, you after the meat there, buddy? Okay, okay. We got a little bit extra meat now. Oh, and what is this? A patchy egg. Oh, okay. Maybe we're going to make a nice juicy omelet with that. Who can say? Hopefully they don't get too territorial over the fact that I've just taken their eggs. Oh, speak of the devil, they are. They are. Okay, I'll drop it. I'll drop it. Okay, help, 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 help. Gotta run away. Gotta run away. Gonna drop this thing. Gonna drop it. Drop, drop. There you go. You can have it. I'm not a threat to you. I'm not a threat. Oh gosh, I'm not a threat. I can't move. Help. Okay. Yeah, that's right. You better run. You better run. Oh gosh, I need to eat. I need to eat real bad. Gotta eat. Let me eat the truffles. I really hope that Dilo hasn't woken up in the time that it's taken me to run away from those guys. They do not like you taking their eggs. They are territorial about those eggs. Oh dear. No omelets for me. I'll stick to eating mushrooms. Okie dokie, Dilo. You'll better wake up now. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, we really need to tame this thing. We need to tame this thing quick. It's got to stay unconscious for a little while. Oh, the meats, though. It likes the meats. Yes! We did it! Okay. Dilophosaurus, what are we going to name you? Somebody in the comments suggested Oscar. We're going to go with Oscar. There we go, and we're going to turn you into a... Oh, they've got a damage cooldown. All right. Well, Oscar, if you're going to follow me, let's change your follow distance to low. And if you can follow me out of this cave, then that would be fantastic. You're definitely a little bit smaller than the derps. So I have a feeling you'll have a slightly better chance of making it out of this cave. Let's also... Ah, no, 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 no. No. They still think I've stolen the eggs. That's it, Oscar. Take him down. Take him down. Spitfire. That's it. Get wrecked, Patchy. No chance. No chance against me and Oscar. All right. Good boy, Oscar. Good boy. Are you a male, by the way? I hadn't really checked. Oh, no, you're female. Oscar the female. All right, that works. That's absolutely fine. We can go with that. All right, one of our poisonous mushrooms spoiled. We can poison other things with other things now. How about that? Can you make it up here? Can you make it up here now? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. There we go. That should make a path for you. I'm understanding the dinosaurs to be a little bit less smart. Come on, Oscar. Come on, Oscar. Oh boy, I really need to heal myself up. Let's eat some more truffles. Eat some more truffles and relax. Because that was a bit of a wild ride back there. Have you cooled down enough yet? Can I convert you into a block and take you with me? Yes. Okay, let's do it. Excellent. And what's in your inventory? Oh, yeah, the meat. The meat and chitin. Wow, okay. Interesting. Right, well, we've got the Oscar block with us. So let's take her back, get her all settled in at home. And then we're going to get started building around here. We got ourselves a tame, folks. Exciting times. Great start to the episode. And let's get on with some building, shall we? So the spot I've decided I'm going to be setting up my base is over here, kind of facing that obelisk in the distance there. Because if you take a look at the map right now, you'll notice that this kind of faces, if we're looking this way, it faces out to the east of the world. We've started in the northwest corner. And if I look that way, then there's a space I can explore over there. But I can't go that way, and I can't go that way, because we hit the world border. And it doesn't seem like we can really go beyond that. There's like a shimmery barrier protecting that side of the world from travel. So it looks like we are stuck with that way or that way. And I'd like my castle to face the sea over here. It seems like more of a kind of inland lake, really, when you look at it. And there's some rivers down there to the south, which are going to be worth exploring. But I think this area here is going to be a good space to start a castle. Now this egg is one I do not want to pick up. That is a Triceratops right there, and I do not want to make one of those angry. I can't even tame one of those until I'm level 30. So we've got a long way to go. But I think over here, this is going to be where we're going to start a big old castle right here. And it kind of backs into the valley, which, as you can see over there, I've already started to... Oh, pooping on these plans right here. I've already started to kind of make a staircase down into so we can use this as a quarry. I've started to mark out where the materials are that I can't mine yet. And we need to learn about wands and magic and stuff fairly soon, because some of that stuff looks very interesting. But I wanted to get a permanent home up and running first. There seems to be like so many different ways you can go in this game right at the very beginning. There are so many different objectives that you can work towards. I haven't even finished unlocking all of the engrams that are in here, and I imagine people in the comments are screaming at me about that. But there is so much stuff here that I can't even build yet. I can't place half of this stuff down, like the preserving bin and the compost bin and stuff like that, until I've built myself a big enough structure. And I'm going straight from tiny hut to giant castle. I've decided that is the way these things are going. Now, I do wonder, because the trees here seem to regenerate after a certain amount of time. You saw that with the one that's basically out the front of the hut now. And I'm hoping that what's going to happen is that when I take the ground away from where those trees are spawning, they won't spawn here anymore. But then trees like this have actually respawned on the little wood floor that I created over there. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe the spawn coordinates are locked in, and maybe we're just going to get some floating trees that appear when we level out this ground and put our castle down here. I don't know for certain. So that's going to be an interesting thing to find out about how building works in this game. Are some of the naturally regenerating resources in this world going to spawn in while there's a big old castle built here? I don't know. But again, this is still an early access, so we still have a lot of stuff to explore, a lot of things to do, and a lot of mechanics could change in the meantime. So my plan right now is to level this hill, effectively, which is going to be no easy task. It's going to take a lot of work. The best thing about this is I'm going to get a lot of resources in the process, because below the level of this dirt here, you start to see rock. And we're going to need rock at some point to convert that maybe into stone walls or something like that. And by now you might have noticed that I'm glowing at night a little bit more than I was before, and that is because on my shoulder here, I have a firefly. The fireflies that come out at night can actually be tamed. And believe it or not, this is probably going to change at some point, but they can hold a huge amount of stuff. Like a single firefly, and maybe it's just because they are a high enough level, but the firefly I've got on my shoulder right now is something like level 50-something, and it can carry a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I put 100 dirt blocks on one of them, and it was not like a tenth of what it could carry. So, if anything, I'm not certain how to remove the firefly from my shoulder now that it's on there. I wonder if, like, crouching or something would do it, or maybe going prone, but it seems like no, it sort of sticks with you regardless. It's like having a torch on you. It's kind of neat. I do like that a lot, but I also kind of want to know whether or not we can remove it at some point and use it as like a second inventory, like a satchel or something. I don't know if that's necessarily going to be part of the game long term, but for now it would be a really great place to store this dirt, because as you can see, my carried amount of items in my inventory is getting pretty full right now. I don't have a limited amount of slots over here, but I have a limited amount I can carry in total, and we are reaching the halfway mark pretty quickly. Of course, another alternative would be to bring one of my dinosaurs over here, and eventually I will, because I do plan on making this kind of a more permanent base than the hut. The hut is going to be our humble beginnings, and what we have here is going to be base camp for our exploration into the rest of the world. So I've cleared out a pretty large area so far, but this is slow going, and one of the things that occurs to me I could do is get started on metallurgy so I can make myself some copper ingots, and hopefully make some better tools as a result. So we've got level 20 right now. I'm level 21. So I can learn this engram right here, and we can make a smelter. And I wonder what we need to place this on. This also allows us to make a pteranodon saddle. So we are getting there, folks. We're getting there. And there's some glass here as well. Fantastic. I wonder what you need for, I assume sand is what you need to make glass. But we need to make a smelter. Let me see if I can craft that with what I've got on me, because I have a decent amount of rock on me already. Yes, okay, all you need is 10 rock. And I wonder where we can put this down. Okay, it needs to be on a structure bed, so we need to have a little section here that's going to be wood floor or something like that. And this will change. The layout of this entire place can change at a moment's notice. So this is going to be a temporary location for it, but it needs to be fairly central to our operation here. So a thatch foundation might work, but I think a wooden floor would probably be a good idea to start off with, because I want this to be a little bit long-lasting. I don't want it to fall apart under the weight of the smelter, so we'll place this down in here. Now, can I place this on there? Yes, we can. Oh, exciting stuff. So let's take a look at this. Let's access the inventory, and there we go, copper ingot blueprints. Fantastic. We need some copper ore, but it seems like it's 1 for 1. Oh, that's fantastic. All right, and then glass requires sand. Iron, of course, requires iron ore, silver ore, gold ore, and gasoline requires a barrel of oil and a ton of leather. Very exciting. Okay, and I presume this needs some kind of fuel as well. So we will bring over the coal and the copper ore that we got from mining in the other episodes, and yeah, we should be able to get this started. Exciting stuff. Let's put some coal in as fuel. Let's maybe not give it all of the coal right now. We can probably build another storage chest nearby that we can keep this stuff. And then we got to light the fire and craft all of these into ingots. Brilliant. And that is merrily smoking away. That's pretty cool, actually. As an effect in itself, that chimney that's pretty great. You could put one of those on top of a house and it would look top. Let's pop let's put the firestone powder in there. Let's put the coal in there. And all of the copper is currently smelting in here. Oh, and we put the fire out. I hate that. That's the one problem I have with this so far, is that the default key for stuff is never what I want to do. The default key is always like turn off whatever you're doing or ride the dinosaur instead of access its inventory. I'm not used to this hold down the button kind of command system yet, but that's fine. That's not a problem. We have ourselves 11 copper ore now. So we can presumably, in here, we can learn the engrams for some copper tools. We can think about bows and sleepy arrows in a second. But right now, thorny boar saddle. There's so many things I haven't even encountered yet. But where are my copper tools, please? Where can I learn to make a copper thing? Oh, we need to be level 24, though. Ah. Right. Well, as a novice level 21 dude right now, I think we need to seek out a quest or two, maybe. But at least for the time being, we can put away our copper bars and our copper ore in this chest, and we've got 19 of those right now. So we are sitting on a huge pile of stuff, provided that we can make it. And it has just occurred to me that I can make myself a shield, which is something I hadn't even considered. And I want to know, does learning engrams and stuff like that, does that give me experience? Does that actually level me up at all? What are we on right now? 552. Let's see if that actually increases at all. Let's learn to make snowballs. How about that? And dodo nests. A dodo nest sounds incredible. 552. Yeah, we're still at that. So basically we have to earn experience by doing quests or hunting stuff, maybe gathering a few resources, something like that. But we are probably going to have to hunt a fair amount of stuff in order to level up at this point in the game. There you go. We got a little bit of XP from that. I did see that. Good, good. So many little dodo eggs around. Let me grab that. And let's do a little bit of hunting. We've got a fairly clear... Oh, gosh. I just ate some carrion. Oops. Got a fairly clear set of hunting grounds over here, so it should really not take a whole lot to level us up a little bit more. There we go. Make sure I'm sustained. Grab a little bit more fur from these guys. And the spear just, like, cartwheels away for some reason. That's pretty funny. I wonder if maybe taming one of these guys is going to level us up a little. Because we haven't actually tamed a rabbit yet, have we? Okay, we fed it a truffle. That seems to have tamed it most of the way. Now we just got to wait until it's hungry again. Little level 16 rabbit. I wonder how much dirt you're going to be able to carry. Alright, you got to be hungry soon. There you go. Amazing. We just named it. Oh, that was entirely by accident. You know when you try and move when it tells you to type something? It's already just run off. Look at that. We're going to name you Sprinter because you're clearly want to run off. But you're level 16. That ain't bad. Your aggression level is apparently aggressive. I don't think we need you to be aggressive. You're going to be the most aggressive bunny ever. We can convert you to a block. How about we do that? The activation countdown thing keeps catching me out as well, but that's good. We can take you back over here. You're going to be the first resident of our new castle. We've got a couple of others moving in already. Look at this. But I can always just put this rabbit in a chest too. So many pteranodons around here that are such good levels, but right now I just can't do anything about them. Part of me wants to go back down into the ice cave and see if there's any more of those ice bears. Because I don't know about you guys, but I think an ice bear would be a pretty spectacular tame. Oh, a compy. Hi. Hi there, friend. Get punched in the face. They do sneak up on you, those guys. They're little nippy ones. They come at you. They bite the ankles. I don't want that. I don't want that. At least not right now. Maybe I should ready my slingshot in case another one comes out here. Normally they hunt in packs, those little guys as well, but I think they are, for the most part, in this game at least, I've seen them as solo creatures. But I wonder, this ice cave stretches for a little while. I wonder if the ice bear is still down here. I think it is. I think the ice bear is still there, folks. Okay, we've got a ton of flint on us, so maybe we'll be able to knock it unconscious. Yeah, I know I'm cold, buddy. I know I'm cold. Give me a second. I'm trying to sneak up on a bear. We's hunting bears now, peeps. It's got a lot of strength and a fair bit of health. It's not that fast, though. So I reckon we can outrun it if we're quick. You mad? You mad, bro? Oh, now he's mad. Wait, are you unconscious? I just knocked you unconscious. Man, if I sneak up on this thing and it attacks me, it's not going to be good. Hey. Hey there. You stuck. We're just hitting it in the butt with rocks. Is this thing the new derps? This thing is absolutely stuck in a block right now. I feel like we're cheesing this real hard. Are you serious right now? Oh boy. Okay. Well, it looks like we're going to have to get the stick out. And I worry that bashing it like this is going to... Where even is your hitbox right now, buddy? Oh, you're too hard to hit like this. Oh, okay. Well, maybe we should back off a little bit then. Doesn't look like we can tame you right now, and I feel like the cold might end up chipping away at my health in ways I don't like. It's coming out of the block. Ah! Yeah, he is coming at us. Okay, right. Let's get to safety. Let's walk back up our little improvised staircase. And the pathing in this game... Yeah, they're not gonna... He's not gonna come out here, but oh boy. Oh boy, I want him so badly. I want to be riding around on a freaking bear. That's gonna be pretty epic. It's got so much strength behind him too. And pretty healthy. But I wonder if the rocks are having no effect. If the flint is just bouncing off him because he's that strong. Well, no worries. Guess we're just gonna have to keep leveling up the usual way, huh? There we go, folks. After a lot of leveling up, a lot of attacking various dodos, a lot of gathering resources. I have a ton of stuff over here now. I've got tons of wood in here. I have an absolute buttload of dirt in here, along with some of my resources and my old tools. We have ourselves level 24. And I'm going to put that into Fortitude because people are saying Fortitude is probably a good idea. But now, more importantly, we can earn the engrams for a copper axe and a copper pickaxe. Can only be crafted at a workbench, so we need to find ourselves the workbench engram as well. Make sure we've got that under our belts, but we can learn these now. Fantastic. I really wish there was a... Oh, there is a search function. I just haven't looked at it yet. Workbench. What have you got? Level 23. Okay, so we should have already been getting this stuff. But we have ourselves a workbench. All we need now is a bit of clay, some wood, and some leather, all of which we should have if I grab the wood out of here. And thus, we can craft ourselves a workbench. Fantastic. It's a good thing I was harvesting all that clay not too long ago. All right, and now does this need some sort of floor to put it down on? I imagine it does. Place materials along with blueprints in this to create some pretty fancy items. Yes, okay, looks like we need to place it as part of a structure. And I did put down the preserving bin, and this thing is now making jerky for me, believe it or not. This is actually making jerky slowly but surely. It is taking a heck of a time. And obviously the firestone powder is keeping it lit for like 10 hours. That's real time as far as I can tell as well. That's pretty intense. So yeah, 10 hours worth of gameplay, that will be creating jerky for us, and that should keep for a little while. What I need to make is some more wooden floors. I think I even have some left over in here somewhere, and these things keep wandering around. This is why I need to build a castle right now, because I need to fortify myself against these things that keep trying to push me around. I need to show them who's boss right here, which is me, I'll have you know. All I need, apparently, is just to have one piece of floor there, and you can just treat that as the foundation for this thing. And armor, we can make weapons. Oh, what is this? Raptor claws. You can actually make raptor claws into weapons. They're extremely sharp. And a Doedicurus hammer made of the tail of a Doedicurus. Amazing. Okay, well, we don't need that right now. What we need is tools. And we got copper. Fantastic. Right, let me grab the copper out of the resource chest over here. I've had to repair this a couple of times because the dinosaurs keep walking over it. The swines. Going to copper tools. Yes, all you need is copper ingots and wood, and you need 2 ingots per pickaxe. That's amazing. Let's just make 1. I almost clicked craft 10. That would not have been good. Let's craft 1 of those and 1 of those. Amazing stuff. We've got ourselves copper tools now, ladies and gents. Amazing. Oh, hello. Maybe I should tame you. You seem like the kind of one who would be agreeable to tame. We can use you to preserve even more of our food right here. So this is really going to boost our stone harvesting capabilities. Come back here, you. I want you to be part of my team. I need you on board. Let's see how many swings it takes. 2 now. It takes 2 swings to take down a tree, where it was 3 swings before, and a whole lot more punches before that. Come on, get hungry. Yes, there we go. All right. And if you'd like to follow me, thank you very much. We'll take you over here, and you can be the second resident of the castle. We could always convert you into a block and keep you handy. By the way, oh, there's another rabbit here. I thought that I was able to put these pix blocks in the chest, but apparently you're not. So I was just carrying this one around with me the entire time. I thought it had been in the chest, but it hadn't. So let's see how fast we can mine ourselves some stone with these copper tools. Oh, that is much quicker. Okay, well, this is definitely going to mean taking down the mountain we've got here, the little hill that I'm trying to demolish for the castle grounds is going to be a lot quicker. So I'm going to get on with this, and I will see you guys on the other side. Well, folks, this has taken a while. This has taken quite some time. And in that time, I've learned a fair bit about this game. But for now, let's take a quick look at what we got going on here. I'm happy with this. I mean, obviously, this section here needs to come down as well, but my preserving bin needs to be dismantled for that. And right now, this thing is making me jerky and holding onto a patchy egg that I stole. Had to fight 1,000 patchies to get it, but I got one. And this whole area here, that is going to get flattened out. That mound is going to get flattened out. Everything is probably going to be reduced to this level or slightly below because we all need to put flooring in here. But I decided to catch you guys up with what's been going on and take a quick look at the block palette we're kind of working with here. So I've been saving this so I can do it on camera. Over here somewhere we have stone walls, stone ceilings, this kind of stuff we need to learn to make all of this because our castle is primarily going to be made out of stone. So we're going to need sandstone at some point, I imagine, but for the most part, the stone stairs. That says stone stairs even though it's a fence. This is an early access game. I mean, it's not even a fence, it's a ladder. This is this is some stuff that needs a little bit of changing. But there's definitely a couple of other things that we can use, like maybe water pipes. Might make an interesting detail for the outside. Water reservoir and stuff like that is going to be kind of good to have anyway for the mechanics of this game. There's also so much other stuff that I'm interested in. Like let's learn how to make a bow now, so that you guys have to learn the pre-engrams before learning this one. Do I need to learn how to make stone arrows first and then sleepy arrows? Okay, that's how it works. Cool. And there is an option to learn everything all at once, but I kind of want to see what the progression is here. There's a simple glider, which I'm very excited about. We're going to be doing some flying around with that, considering that I'm not entirely confident that I can tame myself a pteranodon just yet. But there are so many other things we can learn here. For a start, we are getting into metallurgy, where we can learn copper swords. We can make a glass ceiling so that women will not have equal rights. No, I'm kidding. The fact that a glass ceiling is a thing is just kind of hysterical to me. I'm sorry. Glass walls are going to be useful because I want to make windows with those. Glass fences will also be kind of useful if we can make kind of like window panes with those in the same way that you can in other games. I can make copper armor now. Provides barely any protection from hot and cold, but provides some physical armor. So that'd be kind of useful to have here. We can make a sword display stand, which is great when we're going to be able to make an actual sword. I kind of want to make a sword now. I made myself a shield already. I didn't really call attention to that earlier, but I made myself a shield, and it kind of blocks a lot of the HUD right here. I also figured out how to turn on and off the HUD details, so now when those little icons come up in the bottom right-hand corner, I can actually turn on and off what it's saying it does, which is kind of useful. But anyway, I'm going to take the shield out unless I'm actually in combat, because I feel like that's kind of irritating to have it right there. And I know I say that as somebody who uses a shield in Minecraft all the freaking time, and it already annoys enough people, so I will spare you that annoyance. But this right here represents about 2,000 probably rock mined, because I have 1,500 just in this chest, and then I've been storing the rest of it in these Theos. So I have an awful lot of this by now. It's probably over the 2,000 mark by this point, but I will need to take some of this with me. In fact, I'm probably just going to drop the dirt, because I have an entire chest full of dirt here, which I'm probably not going to use for anything building-wise. That's just going to be for re-landscaping certain areas and covering up holes, but I have enough of it right now, so this stuff can just despawn. What I'm going to do is take this over to, I think it's the hut DIY, is where you make stone walls out of stuff. So let's take a quick look over here. Let's go and rejoin our lovely little family of creatures over here. Let's access the inventory and structures. We have stone. You need a stone wall for that. So maybe I need to craft stone walls first before I can turn them into... Oh, right, okay, it is all in here. All right, fantastic. Well, let's craft 100 of those, because we will need them, friends. We will need them. And while we're doing that, let's take a quick look at what we can make now that we have stone walls. We have fine stone wool. Okay, so refined stuff is what we're looking at here. So we could potentially be working with multiple different stone types, multiple types of block. We'll have the opportunity to retexture things as we go. So basically, you need to create enough of the regular stone version in order to have the hut DIY refine it. That's what I'm understanding. And marble is a completely different thing. I don't know where we're going to find marble. I have not been mining on levels where we can find marble just yet. But let's say we'll craft 50 of these, and then we can compare the two of them. Because right now, in the inventory, they kind of look the same. The stone wall and this fine stone wall look pretty similar as far as I'm concerned. Of course, we're also going to need some stone floor, so I've made some of that as well. And let's start it off over here. And we want to have a gate over here. And the gate is probably going to be too wide, because I think the other doors were too wide. Let's see. For a start, let's get a stone floor in here anyway. Now let's take a look at the stone walls side by side. So we've got the regular stone wall, looks like this, which looks nothing like the picture, and the fine stone wall looks like this, which is very much like the picture. Okay, well, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be a good opportunity to test out our building abilities, and we can kind of mix these up as we go. We're not going to checkerboard it too much, but I kind of like the regular stone wall better. They seem to have the same amount of durability. After you. No, don't mind me. Carry on. Do your bouncing thing. It's all good. So what I was thinking was it'd be really good to have something like a... let's put a stone foundation in there real fast. We can put in a fine stone wall on the inside, and then have pillars on the outside made of regular stone wall, just so that the brick stuff makes it look a bit more supported, maybe. I don't know. This has a whole lot of opportunities right here. There are a ton of different things we can do. And while we're at it, I may as well craft up some stone stairs and see what we can do with those, because those are going to be really cool, especially if they've got that brick texture, then we can do some stuff with them like this. Okay, and they're a completely different texture. These are regular stone stairs, not the fine ones. So they kind of look a little bit more like the fine stone walls, I guess. Interesting. Oh, and you can cycle through options for corners. Oh, this changes a lot. All right, let's take care of these real fast. Let's demolish that. Do the countdown. Demolish. Okay, thank you for that. And now we get a little bit of rock back. So we are losing a little bit of material each time we do that, but it's fine. I have a ton of rock at this point. We can do this. Yes. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Right. Let's demolish this one as well. Put something identical on the opposite side. You press Q and it cycles through the different orientations for that. Fantastic. Oh. Yes. Oh, beautiful. All right. And the question is, can you do upside down stuff like that? I imagine you could probably put like a dirt block there and then stick something else on top of it like that. So that would not be a problem. But the thing is, you can't invert the stair pattern. So you've only got right way upstairs and then corners of various types. That's good. That's good. Okay. Okay, we're learning. We're learning about structures now. Good. Okay. Right. This is this is going to take me a little while to figure some stuff out off camera, but this is going to be the start of our castle, folks. I'm very excited about this. Let's also really quickly make a stone door so we know the exact dimensions we're working with here, because I'm a little bit worried that I'm going to end up building this too big. There you go. Okay, so we have that now. So that's a pretty regular like house-style stone door. If we want something castle-wise, we probably need to be making a gate of some kind. And I've seen that there are gates in here, but I think, yeah, they are a little bit further down the line. The stone one is level 27 right now. I think I'm level 25 or 26. Okay, so we're not too far off. The thing I've also figured out is that you actually get 0.1 experience just for mining some rock. So in this entire, kind of taking down this entire hill, I've gained quite a lot of experience just from mining. And I don't want that to be the regular way I gain experience, because there are much faster ways of doing it. But it's good to know that we can get that just from harvesting resources. Okay, and I wonder how big this gate is going to be. Maybe we can craft a wooden one just to stand in for now. Okay, now that's more like it. Behold the beast gate. Can I just open this regularly? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a castle door, folks. Well, it's made of wood right now, so not the castle door I exactly wanted, but we are very close to this. Can I pick this thing up again? Oh, we can pick it up. Okay, fantastic, because I was worried I would have to demolish everything that I didn't like the placement of, but that's fine. You know what? Yes. Yes, we can do this. Oh, very good. Very good. Okay, right. So I'm going to lay down some more stone foundations. And we are not going to spend too much longer doing this in today's episode, but there is going to be a heck of a lot of building to do, folks. You know what? That is not bad. That is not bad. This thing is 6 blocks wide. And I am noticing the fact that it doesn't really like you building odd-numbered structures when it comes to this stuff. Everything is very much an even number thing. Like the doors are 2 wide or 6 wide. I don't know what the behemoth gate is going to be like, but it's probably going to be big enough to fit one of those sauropods through, which means it's going to be enormous. But that's fine. This is going to be the start of our castle, and it is going to stand out, my friends. Oh, very cool. Okay, right. I'm going to tinker with this some more off camera, but that's going to be it for today's episode. I'm going to return to my chair to do the outro, because this is pretty much the only way I can look at you guys. And it's kind of from a distance as well, because there aren't any blocks closer to me. But that's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching PixARK. My name has been Pixlriffs. Leave a like on this episode if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more as we build our castle. And I will see you guys soon. Bye for now.